That's how you trade the wash reclaim pattern, fam, on a late afternoon short squeeze. I almost sold early, but this is how they like to play games. I knew that we needed to reclaim two pennies under 750, so that's where I put my target, 748. Very nice trade. Thanks again for watching, guys. Had to post up on X, let Trade the Matrix know that was a good call. He's the one that taught me the wash reclaim pattern. Secondary target is 830, and it might print, but there's 50% chance. So I just took the safe trade there for that 748 level. If it clears 760, there's a 50% chance that 830 is going to print. It's still creeping up, trying to clear the 760 level. There, it just cleared it. I've seen a lot of orders on the ask at 760. Strong chance 830 is going to print. Full reclaim was at 760, but I like to put my sell orders in at 2 pennies below the body of the candle. And you can see I'm not the only one that likes to put their sell orders in there, because that's a higher probability of your order getting taken. But you can see how strong this stock is. We got full reclaim and a burst through that level, and now there's a 50% chance that 830 is going to print. And you can see back here in pre-market was the where's it at here? It was on the 5-minute chart. Right here in pre-market, here was the wash candle that I'm talking about. I put my sell order in 2 pennies below that wash candle. And yeah, it did reclaim half on the next candle, which I don't like to take those trades in this area if it reclaims right away, because they need to go right away, and you could see this one did not. Matter of fact, it took until now for it to finally reclaim right here, and that was in pre-market. So I got in shortly after this ignition candle here on high volume. You see the volume had a spike here, and we cleared this key level, and then as we started to clear the second key level for the short squeeze ignition, that's when I got in. And then primary target was the reclaim that we talked about right here, 748. Secondary target still holds at 830, but I only had 50 shares, so you know, if you have like 1,000 shares, you can cash out 800 here and save 200, or if you have a lot of shares, you can cash out most of it and just save some for the 200% level. Just gonna hang around here for a couple more minutes and see if it cashes out 830. I'll give it a couple more minutes, as long as 760 holds right here. So as it goes higher, more shorts are going to cover, and people trading this pattern are going to have sell orders here. HOD is at 869. So if it clears 830, the short sellers are really going to have to start covering unless they want to go red. Some sellers are going to front run the level. There's a lot of front runners out there. Again, only 50% chance this is going to print here at 830, so it's not going to be a guaranteed print. And I'm not saying that 748 was a guaranteed print, but it was closer to a guaranteed print than any other level. So as this keeps holding these, the 6 and holding over the 20, more buyers are going to come in because they recognize the strong momentum. You can see it's been right in the 5 or right in the 6 up here. And a lot of traders won't stop out unless it crosses underneath the 20, so they'll keep loading up. For a push to 8 and 850, and then smart money is selling at 830. Highly technical traders are going to cash out at 830. Some big sellers coming in over 8, or big orders on the ask. You don't know if they're sell or buy orders. There's some more big orders on the tape, on the ask. There we go. There's a lot of sell orders, cash out there, front run in 8:30. It's almost undoubtedly going to print now. It's just too close. Unless the controller wants to be a complete jerk off and just leave everyone hanging there at 8:30, it's definitely going to clear out. I mean, primary target for him is going to be HOD was at 869. But for that technical setup, 8:30 was 50% chance. Still holding up. There we go. It's not going to leave it with tweezer tops. It's going to grab it. There we go. There must be a ton of orders there. There's 25. There's some big orders sitting at 25. Wow. Look at that. Soaked it all up. If it clears 8:30, then we're probably going to get a new high day. There must be a ton of orders sitting there. Whoever's controlling the stock is going to try to get some of them to sell early a little bit, even if it's just a few pennies early. He'll take it. Right there, did you see that move? That's definitely getting some traders to sell early. Well, we had a dunk under the 6 there, shook out some traders. Now we're back above it again, trying to clear out 8:30, and then HOD at 869. might try to dunk 8 here to shake out more. Oh, definitely dunked 8. All right, oh, now they dunk 760. Okay. So yeah, that just screwed everyone. Yeah, we was looking for that 830 clear out, and then new high of day over 869, and there was just too many orders up here, so the rigger just flushed them all out. Anyone that was risking 20 or 760, they just got stopped out. So there's 15 minutes to the bell. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen now. It could wait till after market before it clears HOD, or it might not make it at all now. But, you know, typically you would want it to hold the 760. But a lot of times, if it's too crowded, the rigger will dunk everything, dunk all the key levels just to shake you out. So I'm glad I didn't hold any to 830 because it didn't make it. The high of this candle was 827, and that was it right there. So whoever is rigging the stock here, they're playing games with the 760 level now. You can see we had 2 bursts back to the upside over that level. So I'm going to put in so if we crack back over 781, that's going to put us at HOD. So I could take a small trade here. If we crack over 781, I will hold a position for 870, risking 750. But we need to reclaim 781. They're still trying to shake more people out. Duncan 750. So this would be a perfect time for tweezer bottoms and then a burst back up here to 781, and then HOD. Okay, there's the tweezer bottoms. Now we just need to clear 781. Here we go. It might move fast, so I could miss out. Like I said, we need back over 781 here, but it's already stalling. It really needs to go. You're not going to want to clear out the tweezer bottoms. Wow, okay. Yeah, it must be done. It was really looking good there for a minute. I was ready to go here at 781, but we need to reclaim half within 5 candles for it to be a A plus setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're on the 6th candle, so it's not looking like a good setup now. But I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it one more candle here just in case. I was gonna give it one more candle just in case a burst of momentum to the upside came in. We got 10 minutes to the bell. So we're back to the 50% level on that 5-minute WR pattern in pre-market. It really just needs to go straight up to the moon if they're gonna want any buyers to help out. If it closes under this 50% level, we'll just call it for now. 20 seconds left on that candle. No, it closed above it. Watching the bid here on the L2 to see if any big bids come in. Yeah, that was pretty disappointed. It didn't clear out 830. I thought for sure it was going to. But the front runners were going hog wild. There must have been a ton of sell orders just under 830. You can see how critical that 50% level is. You know, all the shorts were really hitting it. Even in pre-market, they were shorting that level. And I would say people that were short in that level, they definitely got cleared out unless they were I don't think they were able to hold all the way up to almost 200%. Over, they would have been red over 100% of their position. That would have not been good on the nerves. So there's just around 5 minutes to the bell here, and it's holding the 50% level, but um, it really needs to crack over 781 here before I'd be interested in buying any. So if it cracks back over this level, I'm just going to take a really small position because I don't want to give back any profits. And I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% that it's going to clear out high a day because the pattern is not an A plus. It should have reclaimed in 5 candles, but you can see we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the 12th candle, so it really lowers the quality of the setup. And a lot of times they'll wait till aftermarket before they decide to clear out HOD. And I don't want to, I'm not going to take any trades unless I see a A plus pattern. So normally I would just cash out 2 pennies below this level here at 810. So I'd put a sell order in at 808 if we can clear 781. But considering that we still need to clear out 830 in HOD, I would hold it to the secondary target at 870. And 2 more minutes to the bell. Switch to aftermarket. Okay, let's see what happens. If it comes over 781 here, I'll slap the ask. But it needs to go to HOD right away. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for it. There's a big order right on the ass. Look at that, 7,000. 745. 730 on the ask. See some orders on the bid. You don't know if they're short sellers or if they're buy orders. You gotta wait and see what price does after those orders get executed. See, those orders were at 730 and now we're underneath that level, so they could have been sell orders. You see the flashing, so there's a lot of orders getting executed all over the place, not necessarily directly on the best bid and best offer. Whoever's controlling the stock moves these around like chess pieces to set traps. Oh, there's a big 60. There's 60K at 14. There was a huge order at 14. There it is again, right at 714. So let's see what happens. See what happens when it comes back down to 714. Okay, so 714's holding. There was a huge bid there, but it could have been a spoof. So it didn't get filled. Yeah, I'd have been really disappointed if I had an order up there at 8:30 and they got that close to it and didn't grab it. I would have been really mad. And then you can see after the dump they haven't reclaimed half and it's still selling off. I seen a big bidder here at 7:14, but it might have just been a spoof to get more traders to come in. There's some bids coming in here at 7:20. But the window of opportunity is starting to close here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna give it 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna shut it down, fam. Oh, there we go. Did you guys see that? Massive spike up. I really needed over 781 here. I could shoot for 870. Watching 781 here. I'm just going to take light size in case it's a trap. I'll give it a couple more minutes here to see if it's going to reclaim a 781. Doesn't look like it's going to try for HOD. We're already back down to the 724 level. As a matter of fact, it dunked it. If I would have jumped the gun and got in on that candle, I would already be stopped out here for a terrible loss. Alright, we're 10 minutes into aftermarket now. Alright fam, I'm gonna shut it down. It doesn't look like that we're gonna get that HOD clear out after all. That's okay, we still had a nice trade on it. It looks like that they might have just primarily been wanting to clear out the 724 level. So Apparently, clearing out HOD wasn't on the menu, or even hitting the 200 on that WR pattern. The 200% level wasn't gonna print either. But we were aware of that, so we just took the safe trade. So, alright y'all, I'm gonna shut it down. Appreciate you watching my videos. See you next one.